Hello. To answer the questions in order, based on your understanding of a Christian worldview, how would you define psychopathology? I wrote, I would define psychopathology as a dysfunction, stress, and impairment as observed or measured from observation and testing that interferes with normal everyday functioning over a significant period of time. It requires an individual to put attention towards holistic health such as the body, mind, spirit, and emotions. This also includes relationship with God and others, including seeing one's own life as an imperfect gift due to original sin. I also cite Liberty University's Dr. Karen Dumont's presentation from our Learn section materials. She expresses the following quote, "As we know, a sinful nature came from the fall. We live in a broken world. Not always is this an individual's problem, but it comes from original sin, also with mental health disorders." Then to address the question, what does the Bible say about abnormality? While I do not reference this website as an official source, just because I'm focusing on the journal article as one of my scholarly sources, but I did look up different psalms from the subject in the research in the search line. What does the Bible say about abnormality in the Bible? And it was from openbible.info, and I just happened to see that there were 70 scriptures there. Some of them that I included are Psalm 103:3, who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases. And then Genesis 3:16 through 19, to the woman he said, I will surely multiply your pain in childbearing, and pain you shall bring forth children. Your desire shall be for your husband, and he shall rule over you. And to Adam he said, because you have listened to the voice of your wife, and have eaten of the tree of which I commanded you, you shall not eat of it. Cursed is the ground because of you. In pain you shall eat of it all the days of your life. Thorns and thistles it shall bring forth for you, and you shall eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your face you shall eat bread till you return to the ground, for out of it you were taken, for you are dust, and to dust you shall return. This is a good reminder of, because of original sin, the results of both the physical and psychological effects for Adam and Eve, and thus for us. What is the secular view of abnormality? A good example of a secular view of abnormality is actually the first 3 chapters from our reading materials from Kring and Johnson and the DSM-5, Week 1 reading material. Kring and Johnson 2021 give the history of psychology. Many theorists are considered founders of treatment, such as Francis Galton, Mesmer and Charcot, Breuer and Freud and psychoanalysis. Many theorists appeared to believe that there were various explanations for disorders such as genetic inheritance, childhood attachments with parents, and labeling someone with such a disorder as hysteria. Also, physical and brain operations were sometimes viewed as part, if not all, of the solutions. Scholarly source, I found the following source, Malacqua, 2016. First name Zafiro, acknowledges to having a Catholic Church religious background and says that she is concerned with the vast majority of people, especially our patients, including those who also happen to be philosophers, theologians, curious psychologists, or scientists, who believe they already have an answer to those questions, existence or non-existence of Spirit God. They present us with a rather peculiar relational situation. They either believe or do not believe in something and or someone whose nature is meant to be transcendent, something that may be quite independent of our own beliefs and not a consideration or focus in the treatment. She then presents various schemas based on spiritual positions. I felt this was a strong comment by somebody practicing in the field. Thank you for listening, and look forward to your comments and questions.